Hey Don, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Patrick. How you doing?
Good, can't complain.
Good, good. I guess we're early here, huh?
We must be early. Usually there's a bunch of people here by now.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised. I figured maybe I got my days wrong or something.
Hello, hey guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I guess
Okay, I think
in that.
Jada may not be joining today.
Good morning.
Hey Don, Patrick, how are you?
Doing fine, thank you.
Good, thank you. How are you?
Aaron, how are you?
Morning, Chai.
All right, we got a small crew today. Let's see. Okay, maybe give it another minute or so, we can get started. I got some stuff going on. I can just present my stuff if you guys, unless you guys have something. Oh, hey, Aaron, how are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, good, good. What are you working on, Aaron?
Right now, I'm learning about AI.
Oh, okay. But like in relation to real estate or just?
I assume they're going to come together at some point. So,
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, I mean,
but
are you trying to find like applications in related to real estate? I mean, in relation to real estate, or you're in general learning?
just in general, yeah. But no, in my business, I'm working on expanding credit lines right now, so I have more capital to
nice.
deploy.
Okay.
So I've been working on that
Like,
for a little while, and I'm getting a lot closer to having that ready to go.
okay. Well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna call Jada real quick, make sure she's joining. We'll wait. What's up, George? Armando, what's up? What's up? We have the heavy hitters in there.
So Chad,
What's up, George?
what up, Amy? Oh, that's what you mean by hard hitters. Shy, you talking about Amy?
All right. Hey, Arman. Hey, how are you, Arman? Are you here in town?
No, I come back next weekend
Okay.
from college. I finish finals on Monday next week, I think, or Tuesday.
Okay. No, fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna share the link in our Houston group as well. I didn't realize why I never shared it.
Bueno, acá. How are you guys? Thank
All right. Okay. So what do we have today? Do we have any deals? Hey, Victor, how are you? Armando, what's going on? I mean, two Armandos, right? Anybody has hey, Victor. Anybody has any deals that they want us to look
I
at?
do. I do. I'm gonna share it if
Okay,
you
let's do it.
allow me. Thank you. I'm gonna. It's on Miami, and I put it on the contract yesterday.
Okay. Do you want to email? Do you have my email?
How would you like me to send it to you by email or?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my email in the chat.
I'm actually looking for money, so I might reach out to Step Up Capital.
Yes, you're looking for hard money.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm sending
You have
the
the address,
information.
just put it in the chat if you like.
The address, yes.
Just gonna drop a link in my chat. I'm sorry, in my. Okay, I got the address. Give me 1 second, real quick.
I just emailed it to you, my bad. I'm on the phone. That's why
No,
it's the
no,
delay. You receive it?
yes, I did. I did. I'm just tagging a few people on this. Tagging all of you guys. George at Armando. Armando, what's your handle?
What's my what?
No, the other Armando. Campos.
Ah,
I don't know what his handle is. Oh, AC? That's him. Yeah. Oh no, that's Cabral. Oh my gosh. Okay, George Mondo. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. 1669 Northwest 70th Street. Where is this located, Armando?
Miami,
Miami.
by the airport. It's in a ghetto area, I won't lie to you, but I do own a property across the street that I'm doing co-living.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'm loving the co-living, by the way. It's gonna do really, really well. Okay, so for you to get a loan from Step Up Capital, it's gonna have to go through our other brokerage, which is where Amy and Jada and us are doing nationwide. So let me ask you this: how's your credit like?
Mine is at 680, but my partner is at 800.
Okay.
We both have one holding. I have
Okay.
one flip in progress. I have one flip that is listed that I just purchased it like 40 days ago, and is under contract FHA, but I need to wait 90 days to sell it.
Okay. Yeah. So no, that's a good thing. So let me ask you. So you said your credit is 780. Is that what you said?
It's 80, my credit, my partner 800.
800. And you guys are partners on your LLC.
Yes.
And how is your how are the reserves like? Do you have good reserves or do you have private investors? How are you funding this down payment?
With our money, like the money came from her bank account and my bank account.
Okay. So here is what needs to happen is we can get you a loan from Step Up Capital as well. We will have to just check if it makes sense. So we are trying to keep our like boundaries very strict now. We have some loans in Florida right now, but we are not necessarily going to continue to do that because we also have the brokerage. We are able to do loans from the brokerage and we have a ton of lenders. It sounds like your experience is good, your credit is good, and your reserves are good. So you are also able to get a really, really good rate using those numbers. So just so you know. So let me like fill out a form. I'll send you the form and we'll give you a term sheet based on what lenders make sense. Do you have pictures of this property so I can show everybody what we are doing?
You say pictures?
Yeah. So yeah, do
Yeah,
you
I
have
did. I
pictures?
did attach on the email the a drive where you
Okay,
can
I
see
need
the
the email. Okay, I got you.
in the inspection report and the video.
And Armando, did you send it to me or did you send it to Chai? I know I got something from you too.
I haven't sent it to anyone. Like I just put this under contract like 5 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Must be a different email then. Also for anybody, I'm dropping the link for an intake form. If you guys have a deal you want us to look at for a loan, I'm dropping that in the chat right now.
So our other brokerage company is also called Rising Tides. We just call it a sister company. But yeah, so this is our form. Let's see. I'm sorry, we are a little slow today without my partner who sends out these things, Jada. But we got Amy here also. So she's
I didn't get an email though, so
got it.
I said I
Amy,
didn't get an email though, so I can't help you on this one.
sorry.
I said I don't have an email to send to you though, so I can't help you on this one.
Oh, okay. No, I was just trying to see if I can. Can you, Armando or anybody, can you guys check if this form's working? Oh, you know what? Sorry. Okay, there you go. I think this is good. Okay, this is the right link. You can let me delete this. Okay, awesome. So fill out that. So let's get into the underwriting of this deal. So let's see how it looks on the street. What's going on here? And like Armando already told us, it's not the nicest area. I don't want to call it ghetto because I mean I'm not seeing crazy. It's just probably lower income area. And I don't know, is this an up and coming area overall? Do you know, Armando, in that area? How is
I can send you a live recording. I'm gonna be there around 5 p.m.
okay?
Out of 10 properties in the block, 4 are fully renovated. There is one new constructions, and there is like just 3 or 4 that are old. But the area is improving. There is big developers around.
Nice.
So
So the schools is always a great indicator of that. Okay. So check out these schools. You can tell that some of the schools are getting better. That means the area is gentrifying, getting better, whatever it is. So good idea. So what I'm looking for, and you are already going in the right direction. You are talking about doing a pad split. Am I right? Like a co-living.
yeah, like that's my backup plan. My main target is to flip it, but
Okay.
as I just want to build a good relationship with everybody, and this is my second property, it would be very convenient for me if I don't sell it in 3 months, just refi out and rent it because
Yeah.
Section 8 pays me there good. My tenants are like 5 minutes away, and I can add 3 more rooms. So
This
I
is
have
very close
tenants.
to like Miami Beach and South Beach areas. So I
It's
feel like this is,
20, 25 minutes from Miami Beach, 15 minutes from Brickell, which is most of my tenants. So, yeah,
people who move here might even want to stay here.
yeah.
Uh, because of like if they, I'm sorry, people who visit here for Miami Beach might want to stay here, like an Airbnb. Does it have an HOA?
No, no, no.
So in areas that are very touristy like this, lot of times pad split actually works better than Airbnb because there is so much competition on short-term rentals. So you have to drop your prices heavily in order to make it make sense of it. So I'm just gonna run some numbers, and I know we are gonna be pleasantly surprised. So I'm working and learning about pad split a lot these days. I actually did a full day tour with someone who owns over 250 bedrooms in my area near universities, and they are all full. Almost,
Wow,
they are building houses, and I can show you one of those how it looks.
that's crazy. That's amazing.
Yeah. Let me show you this house. This is the house they just built for pad split. Okay, this is a 2,500 square feet house. Eric Camargo and I visited this. Look how amazing. It's just a box. It just looks attractive because they've like really used good colors and everything. This has 10 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, one big kitchen and two small kitchenettes, and and no common areas. That's it. And this is pre-sold, like pre-leased, all 10 bedrooms. This is near University of Houston area, and we are working with University of Houston program director who's in charge of housing to fill up these. And I own an apartment complex. That's why I started working with these guys in that area. So, this strategy is working amazing. In fact, some of these numbers you are seeing here, the bedroom rate these numbers are very conservative, okay, because pad split is conservative. So the house you have, you can, if your finishes look like something like this, you can do 350 pretty easily. That's what, and some of these things, I mean, we can go into resources and look for stuff. Let me see if I can. Anyways, so my point is $350 per week is possible. So how many bedrooms do we have right now here? 2 bedrooms, right? What is your plan with this?
And keep here as a section A.
Okay, your voice is breaking really bad.
Oh, my bad.
So we are gonna actually run Mondo around Sibia.
Did we lose him?
Yeah, I guess he'll be back. But I mean, I'm so excited about pad split. At this point, I don't even need Armando.
You're already excited about it.
So what is he buying for? Let's see. Okay, purchase is 250, ARV 355. Okay, experience, one flip, one. Okay, good job. Okay, 250 and 45. So 250,000 purchase price.
Is it 250 or 260?
250. Oh, you can't see my screen. Okay, never mind. I listen. My connection is not. Okay,
Can
no
you
problem.
hear me better now?
Yeah, there you are.
Sorry, I'm in a bad connection, but I'm purchasing for 250, to be honest.
Yeah.
My main problem is that I'm getting a huge assignment because the person that is selling it to me got it for 185. So I don't know if you guys have caps on.
Armando, you broke out again.
Okay, no, that's fine. We can just go with so what's his name? Rehab. 45,000. Oh, closing cost will be 3,000. Hard money fees will be around. So let's say if he needs about 3 to 6 months, 6 months, 3% plus 3% plus closing cost, 7%, okay. Not 7 times 295,000. That's fees, refinance fees. Okay. So feel free to ask any questions you guys have, okay? I'm just going to run this scenario. So he's all in 318. Amount will have to be 350,000 times 0.7. Cash to close is going to be bringing that minus this. Okay. 73,000 to closing. I hope Armando, you can see this.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
Okay. So I factored in this already. Unless, well, it's fine. You know what? We can just change this. Six months of payments, other holding cost.
Is he adding bedrooms or anything? Did he write down what the type of
He
rehab he's
said
doing?
it's 3-bed co-living. That's his goal. So I
Okay.
don't know if he's adding bedrooms. You can type Armando if you like. So we are gonna model this really well. Okay. So 6 months of payments, other holding costs will be by maybe 300-400 in taxes, 200 in insurance, so like 600 times 6 months, and utilities, sorry. So maybe 900 times 6. Okay. And
I'm asking him in the chat how many bedrooms and baths he's adding.
okay. So I put 5% refinance fees because you're going to pay 2 points to your broker for doing DSCR. Then 1 point is set aside for all the fees. So total 3 points are paid in the form of fees. Okay. And when I say 3 points, this is to get you the best interest rate possible. If you get higher interest rate, then you get a credit and your fee goes down. If you do not understand what I just said, please ask questions. But
Chai, he said he was going to do in the chat. He mentioned he's going to either do
one
Section 8.
bedroom addition.
No,
Adding
either
one.
one bedroom or do Section 8.
Yeah. So we'll see the Section 8 route as well. Right now we are calculating project cost. Oops. So 5% of your loan amount. So this will be Total cost of purchase. Hard money, loan amount, okay, 75. Long-term loans gonna have to be this times 0.75. We can get him up to 80%, just so you know. Okay. 245,000. Um, okay, so he's gonna bring cash to close
Mhm.
one more time. So total out of pocket. So whenever, sometimes when you refinance, you get a cash out, but in this case, so you're gonna have 79,000 left in the deal. Armando, I don't know if you're listening, but that's, I think, quite a bit, honestly. But let's just run the income scenario. So rent wise, you're looking at getting, say, 325 times. So those numbers are weekly, by the way, for those who are wondering. Anything pad split does, all these numbers are on a weekly basis. Okay. So you need to multiply that by 4. So 3 bedrooms times 4 weeks. Okay, so 3,900 is the rent. Expenses are taxes and insurance. And we are going to multiply that by 12 months. Okay. So taxes are on this house. Let's just see what they've been paying. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that is true, but if it is, it's great. But I'm gonna assume a higher number. So let's say 1.5% of the property value at 300. It'll have to be 3,000 to 4,000. So say 4,000 plus the insurance is 3,000. Maintenance is fine. Utilities is gonna have to be maybe 400 times 12. And then vacancy. One. Pad split, platform fees. Another 10%. It's actually 8%. We'll just stay at 8%. Okay. And this is not including the mortgage payment. Okay. So this is NOI, which is net operating income. And then DSCR. Loan. Mortgage payment will have to be at say 7.25%, 30-year fixed. There are 40-year DSCR loans as well, just so you know. Very, very important to know that because your cash flow changes dramatically. Your loan amount is going to be this times 12. So after everything said and done, it's not looking like it's going to leave a lot of cash flow in the deal. And oops, oh, no mind. Y minus the loan payment. And this will have to be that divided by total out of pocket. It's a very, very poor cash flow situation unless, oh, unless Armando is able to turn it around and add more bedrooms to this. So number of bedrooms, high number of bedrooms is probably the most important thing for pad split. Okay. So if I change the number of bedrooms to 4, just look at this bottom number, okay? If I change it to 4, it suddenly jumps up because a lot of these numbers don't get affected a lot. Maybe the utilities is going to go up a little, vacancies are going to go up a little. But overall, it goes up very fast. Just with that 1 bedroom and 2 bedrooms. So if this property were to convert to co-living at 5 bedroom, the situation changes dramatically. So now can he do that is the first question. So in order for him to get to that level, the lot has to be bigger for that house to grow. Okay. So this house may not be the best fit to grow. And also, I mean, on top of all this, you are going to need city's approval. So if there is a living room, which I think it is, and he's adding 1 more bedroom, then technically he can add 2 more bedrooms. Okay. One in the back, and then the living room can convert to a bedroom. So in that situation, his numbers start to look very, very good, very fast. And one of the biggest reasons his numbers are not that great at 3-bedroom level is because majority because of his total out of pocket, which is huge, very high. So whenever you guys are buying anything, out of pocket is something that can make or break the deal. If this out of pocket were to be, say, like 10,000, even at 3 bedrooms, his number is not that bad. Okay. I'm gonna switch it back because it's got formulas in there. Okay. So this is how I like to see these numbers, and these are very, very solid numbers. Like, I mean, there is a very small chance that things will deviate from this. It will only get better from here. Okay, because you may not spend so much. You may not spend so much on utilities. Maybe you will put people on your own, so you may not pay these platform fees. So a lot of these things may not happen, but more than likely they are going to happen. Okay, because that platform is so convenient, and you don't want to be. So one of the things I always tell everybody in this business is stay in your lane. Okay, the reason pad split is dominating right now is because pad split has uh, a really good vetting process and really good platform that collects rents and that I mean provides a lot of service that people really suck at. Okay, I have put so many bad tenants in place initially in my career. It's not even a joke. So I mean this 10% or 8%, whatever it is, it's way worth it. Okay, and I should have 7 here. So we should do what we know best is strategizing and let other people do their work. Okay, that's my opinion in this business for the most part. So changing that strategy will be very helpful, and adding more bedrooms in order to dominate the co-living. So now we can look at affordable housing. So let's see how it looks from. Wow, look at that. For 2 bedroom, they're paying 2,200.
Pretty good.
Very good number. And for 3 bedrooms, that's a really high number, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
2,900. Oh my God. That's insane. So whatever he's doing, he's on the right track. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm. I'll save a lot of money on the rehab too if he doesn't have to add rooms.
Yes. Well, I mean, I think he should because it's worth. See, he's going from 22 to 2,900, 3,000 range. That's $700-800 a month. Adding a bedroom is probably 10 to 15,000 as part of the total rehab. So that's very good ROI on that.
Mm-hmm.
Because all that money is going to come from the loan eventually. And it's going to be 3 ways. Flip, co-living, Section 8. So hard money loan. Loans. So sales price is say 350. sales cost is say 7% times that. The net profit is not a whole lot.
I will say one thing I'm definitely learning is I really need to take an Excel class.
Yeah.
You're going real fast.
Yeah, so you can go back to these spreadsheets and really deep dive and look at it.
Cool.
So he's not making a whole lot on his flip because of all these things. And I mean, these are all real costs and they come up every day. Utilities, taxes, insurance, the amount of time you hold the property, you're going to pay these fees no matter what. Okay. So your profit shrinks every day that you're holding it without a tenant in place. So that's a flip sale, then co-living. And then section 8 is going to have all these things, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so instead of this, there he's going to get, say, 2950. Okay. Vacancy, we can keep it. Insurance, taxes, maintenance, we can keep it. Utilities is 0. Platform fees are 0.
I mean, if he has a property manager though, would he have, he might have property management fees. He has that.
So NOI is pretty damn close to co-living. See, when you do half-ass co-living, okay, you're gonna just create more work for yourself. So if you do co-living, make sure you go all the way. Okay, don't go halfway. And while his numbers are not that great, Section 8 is a lot less stressful compared to co-living, lot less vacancy. I mean, even though I have vacancy in here, I mean, that vacancy is going to come up every so often. So I don't even need 10% vacancy. I would say 5% is enough.
Oh, for the vacancy?
Yeah.
I think it depends on how much Section 8 is needed in that area. Sometimes if there's a lot of vouchers in that area, your vacancy will be little to none if it's real aggressive. But if it's
yeah.
not, yeah.
5%. So his flip numbers are really poor, in my opinion.
Yep.
But co-living can do really well if he added that extra 1 or 2 bedrooms. 2 would be fantastic. 1 will be okay. Yeah. So using, again, if you don't know Excel, if you're not that great, come to this place. We are always running numbers. That's pretty much what I do most of the times. In my businesses, that's how I add value. And again, all my partners are amazing in multiple businesses I have. They add, like, they are complementary. They have complementary skills that they bring and complement my skills. That's very good. So any questions here on this one? Armando, I hope you are watching. If not, make a post in the group, and we are happy to share this with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Please send me it, please, if you can,
Yeah.
to my email or.
Does this place have HOA? I hope not.
I think we lost him again. He dropped his email in the chat. Oh, he says no.
No.
So I'm gonna run one more thing on this just because it's Miami and so close to the South Beach.
Mhm.
Very good. Okay, so just at 75th percentile, well, these numbers can be deceiving, so be very careful when using them.
Emmanuel's asking if he can also get help with the cash.
So input the purchase. Sorry.
I said Emmanuel's also asking if he can
Hey,
get
can
some
I help with a
cash deal.
Oh yeah, for sure. You want to drop it in the chat or you want to email me, Manuel?
Hey,
So the
I'll drop it in the chat because I haven't contracted it yet.
okay, yeah, just email it to me. I can stop sharing and look at it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is also a very good calculator. And these numbers are very similar to mine. So it's showing your Airbnb numbers are not going to be super great because your expenses are going to eat into it. So you're going to net 3,000 minus 1,600. That's what you're going to net compared to. So I think co-living is probably your best bet in my case, Armando. This is going to do really well on co-living if you have minimum 5 bedrooms or more. Otherwise, I encourage you to look for another deal. This needs to be 5 for this to really dominate. Okay. Did you email me, Emmanuel?
No, I was just about to ask what's your email.
I'll drop it in the, I think you already dropped in the chat. I'll find it.
Okay.
Just dropped it in the chat for you, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay.
So unlike last week's deal, Shy, that the other deal was better Section 8. This one's better as a pad split. And so
Yeah.
that's why it's so important to
Depending on what you can or cannot do, right? And where it is located and what I mean, it all comes down. Don't fall in love with the strategy or don't fall in love with the property. These are not women. They're just houses. They're there to make
true.
money.
Not too much emotion.
Yeah.
No, but I like the fact that you said about the even aside from the underwriting that you're doing, it's like obviously aligning yourself with people with the different skills that complement your skills, and that's something I've been working on here lately too. So
Yes.
appreciate you breaking that down.
But so underwriting is something I highly recommend learning, or at least knowing. I mean, you don't have to
Right.
be able to do it, but by learning on, especially on our platform, we encourage you guys to know yourself.
Right.
So what kind of risk appetite do you have? What is your life situation? Like Aaron, I know has, I mean, two wonderful daughters and a wife. I mean, he has a lot of responsibility. I have two kids and a wife. I mean, I have a lot of responsibility. I need my paycheck to keep coming. Okay. I
Right.
need to feed my family. So I cannot, I mean, Jada, on the other hand, is single. And I mean, she can take a lot, I mean, she can take a lot more risk compared
Right.
to someone like Aaron. So I mean, but again, I mean, of course, whenever you have a limitation on one side, it becomes your strength on the other side. Okay.
True.
How to use those limitations or convert those into strengths is what we learn as part of underwriting. Underwriting is not always about numbers. I mean, you
Right.
can get, I mean, now you're not going to need humans to run numbers eventually. AI
True.
can run numbers, but can they know you? Do they know you? I mean, what your goals are, what your desires are, that's what you need to put in this spreadsheet. So now these are just the numbers, while I mean, this is complicated enough to have 4 strategies and running numbers. It is,
Right.
I don't know what Armando's situation is.
True.
So next time, Armando, your connection is a little bit better. We can discuss why you are going after this particular property. Are you having difficulties finding better deals? Or maybe for Miami, I don't understand Miami. This is probably the best deal they can get in Miami because there is a lot of competition, I've heard. So based on all these discussions, the strategy for Armando is going to change. This house may not be a good fit for him, or
Right.
maybe this is the best case scenario for him. So I don't know what that's going to look like. This is just what the property looks like. He
Right.
will say, no, oh, hell no, I don't want to tie up like 80 grand in one property. Maybe I'm better off looking for another deal or better off selling this deal outside.
Right.
Even though it's only 5 grand, maybe he will drop this down to 20,000, right? Then he makes good money if he sold it as a 2 bedroom. So there is a lot of different things that can be done to change the strategy here. That is going to change the course of underwriting, basically. So this is just a starting point. This is not the answer. So I want you guys to be very, very careful when you receive this information. And consume it. It's very important to know that this is not the end, this is the start. The end
True.
is when you apply your personal flavors to this spreadsheet. That's where underwriting comes in.
Gotcha.
So I hope that makes sense. Emmanuel, have you sent me anything? Let me check my email. I've stopped sharing.
Yeah, I sent you the address real quick. I'll give you all the info. It's gonna take me a long time to type everything in, so I'll give you it like while I'm on the call, and like tell
Okay.
you my comps and everything.
This is in Florida as well.
Yeah, but this is I want to wholesale this like a cash deal.
Oh, you want to wholesale it? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is in, let me see. Okay, so this is closer to Fort Lauderdale. Okay.
Mhm.
So, and what are you trying to get for it?
Um, I feel like ARV there's a lot of things selling as is at like 335, 338.
Okay.
There's one 415, but they didn't do much to it.
Okay.
The renovated comps, like the really good ones, they're at 445, 450.
Okay.
Um, so like if you don't want to do much, I feel like 415 is a good ARV.
Okay.
What I'm seeing.
So
And
this
I was
is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1120 square feet.
Mhm.
Uh, So there is a possibility to add to it this lot size. Let me see. The lot size, where is it?
I believe the lot size is 2,250
2,250.
square foot. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's a small lot. So I will probably just try to maximize the inside of this property. So considering you're trying to sell it for 335 or so, you said somewhere there.
No, I'm saying the as is comps are at 335, 338. Like I found two as is comps that's nearby to it, and
Or
if they're
what are you selling it for?
or I don't have it under contract yet. I'm still like trying to see if I should go down on my contract price. Um,
Okay.
they're asking for 315 on the market.
Okay.
I offered them 300 on the dot, like
Okay.
300, 560, and I'm not sure if that's a good price.
And you're gonna try and sell it for maybe 310 or something, 320, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. I was not gonna try to sell it for much, but
but if
I
you
wanted
already
to.
have it on the market, I mean, why do you think they won't get that on the market?
Oh, it just was on the market. It's on the market only 9 days, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the lot of numbers applied very close to how we just looked at. I mean, I'm gonna zoom out and zoom in closer to Fort Lauderdale on pad split. So the numbers are slightly lower compared to the one we looked at in Miami. They are closer to 280 to 300 range. But there is requirement 100%. I'm 100% sure that there is a lot of requirement for pad split near Fort Lauderdale as well. So if this and this is very easy to convert this to 5 to 6 bedroom because this is a big house. The other one we looked at was a small house. So if you convert this to 6 bedroom scenario, someone can do something really good with this. Let me see.
I wanted to ask a question. Like for this one, what if you look at it, what do you think ARV's at? Because I could tell you my comps, but I don't know. I might not be so sure. I'm trying to get better at underwriting myself. I think I'm okay, but
Let me see.
I was just curious on this one if it's on market. Couldn't we just ask the agent for some comps? I mean, for some running some numbers, or maybe we don't have that good relationship with that agent yet, since we may be
yeah,
new.
I have a decent relationship with the agent, but I don't like asking agents for comps. Their comps are not really too accurate to our
Oh, okay.
standards. When it comes to our
Gotcha.
standards, like they gonna give you comps, but they're not really comps.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm curious. 'Cause I always tell some people, hey, let the agent run the comps because they can't just get the 3% for being pretty. Put them to work.
Yeah.
No,
Those comps are going to be very supportive of what the seller's asking for.
exactly.
Got it.
So I'm looking at a okay, I mean I do see 450 for 449.
You
Can I
see the
share
foot?
my screen without showing the address? Is that okay?
No, you could. Yeah, you could show it. I'm not really.
So the house is in this general area, like this is near Fort Lauderdale in
It's
Sunrise
sunrise. It's
City.
in sunrise. Yeah. So
These are
if you
sold comps within the last 12 months. Let's call it
okay,
6 months.
I go to 90 days or 6 months. I don't go past 6 months. So
See, this is 1124, very similar to what you have. Let's see how
450.
it's
Yeah,
building. I think 450 is about right.
yeah, 450. See, okay, That one, I had that comp. I had another one at 445 that's pretty similar. It's on 6701.
Yeah,
That's
but
what,
here is the fun part about co-living. I mean, is it okay to show your house, you said?
yeah, go ahead. You can show it.
See. So this is the house you have, okay? So the house doesn't need a lot of work. Inside, yes, you can make it pretty and modern.
Mhm.
As it is, this is good for rental. Like to make it a pad split or co-living, I don't see it being an issue. I mean, this is fine. This is functioning. All you probably do a paint job or something or
Yeah,
not. That's
I
fine.
was going with like 30 to 35 a square foot, like 31,000 in repairs. Just like remodeling. But I was underwriting for a flip, not for like co-living. So that's probably
Yeah.
a whole different ballgame.
Okay. Oh,
Cause the 415 is like the more recent comp, and they didn't do much to that one. They didn't do nothing actually. All they did was really paint it up. Really, they cleaned it up,
yeah. Uh-huh.
and that one sold for 415. You could, I think that one's on 6421 Northwest 30th Street.
So I want to show you guys something here. Okay. So Armando, maybe you look at this, what I'm showing. So this is the order I placed for my new pad split yesterday. Okay. And let's look at this invoice. Oh, oh my God. Why can't I see it under one? Okay. Okay, this is the, okay, I need the full order. Let me see if I can. Let me see if it will pull up the whole order in one. No. Okay, so these are mattresses. Okay, these are like 150 or something per mattress. And this is a good quality mattress. These are chairs for the tables. These are side tables. These are wall arts. This is a bed frame, pillows, some wall art, numbers for the rooms, pots and pans. I mean, we ordered everything, thermostat, even the comforter sets, toiletries, fire extinguisher, desks, trash cans, everything. The entire order for 4-bedroom co-living pad split was $2,300, $2,250, whatever. So each bedroom furniture only costs $500. You don't need to make it look like an Airbnb. Okay. You can be cheap in this situation. It doesn't need to be very fancy and it performs really well. Okay. So, and I mean, and you get a lot of good furniture. Like, look at this dining table. This is $200. It's not that bad. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I mean, it's got 71 reviews overall. I mean, it hasn't been returned a lot. Otherwise, these days, Amazon also shows you that, oh, this product is returned a lot or whatever. So, I mean, overall, it's going to be just fine. So going back to your numbers, I mean, you can do I mean, not you, but anybody who buys this can do a very light rehab and convert living room into a bedroom. And if there is a garage or whatever, I don't know if I didn't see the garage, I guess.
So from your standpoint, is my numbers pretty accurate, or how do you feel about
Yeah,
them?
you're like, I mean, you're asking a question about comping. Okay. So the numbers are okay, like 450 and 300. I mean, those numbers are okay. But for someone to buy this,
Mhm.
a very simple underwriting is always 70% minus repairs. Okay. So again, for Miami, it may be 75 minus repairs. So if you use 450 times 0.7 minus light repairs, 290. That should be the purchase price for the buyer. Okay. That
Okay.
means you need it below that. But there are buyers that are more aggressive in certain markets like Miami, Fort Lauderdale. So
Mhm.
450 times 0.75 minus 25, you could probably sell it for 10, 15 assignment. Okay. Because you have it at 300. But again, it's on the market. It's already accessible to anybody. So your chances of, I mean, if that's a really good price, I'm pretty sure there is a lot of people waiting to buy this. So your
Okay.
offer may not be as strong, just so you know. But if it gets accepted, I think you'll have a buyer. You'll find a buyer. It's a good.
My offer technically already got accepted.
Oh, it did.
Um,
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
it kind of got accepted already. It's just they want me to go see the house before my inspection period, so I have an opportunity to go down on my price as well. But
Okay, the good thing is no HOA, which is a huge thing for pad split. Hey B, how are you? I didn't know you joined. I didn't see that. What is up?
Hello, doing well.
There you go.
Seeing how everybody's doing and loving how you guys show up on a Saturday.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I mean, you got what you, I mean, you're on the right track. I guarantee you that. I mean, its numbers are okay. I mean, you can go up to 450. That may or may not happen. Let's see what's on the market right now.
I didn't. So I underwrote it with the 415 one.
Okay, so there is a house on the market at 450. But for you to for anybody to sell it at 450, the rehab has to be very
Really
good.
good. Really good. Yeah, exactly.
So that's going to be like 40, 50 grand rehab. So at that point, it may not make sense.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
if
that's
you
why I put
have
the.
more, if you have more buy and hold investors like we do in Texas, I think this will be fine.
Okay.
This will be very much fine. Okay. Next one, we got one more coming in from Arman. He's a son of a friend of mine, actually a banker of mine, and very smart kid. Arman, you got the deal ready, or you wanna?
Yeah, I underwrote it myself, but I don't know if I did it right too.
You wanna
So,
present it? You go ahead. Arman's very good
I'm,
at underwriting. If anybody needs
I'm,
any help, reach out to Arman. Get his contact. I mean, Arman, is it okay for me to say this, that you will be
I
able
mean,
to help
yeah,
other people?
I don't mind, but I don't know if I'm that good though. I think there's still a lot to
No, but
learn.
you can do the preliminary spreadsheet and get it ready. Bring it to the call with the spreadsheet. If you get a hold of Arman, and please do not
Oh
bother
yeah, no, I
him
don't mind.
way too much because he is still in school. I don't want him to jeopardize his school for this. But if you guys need someone to run numbers with you, do some analysis, reach out to Arman. Arman, feel free to send your details however you want to be contacted, email,
I'll
chat,
just
phone
put my
number,
phone
whatever
number
you
if
want.
anybody wants to
Yeah,
message me. I don't mind. I'm on finals now, so I'm
that
not
is
doing
correct,
much.
George. He is the underwriting specialist. Okay, you can go ahead and share your screen if you like, if you want to present it.
I'm on my phone right now, so I'm actually not
Oh,
at
okay.
home.
You want to send it to me then, or share it with me, the spreadsheet?
Yeah, I can I'll send you the link.
Okay, I'll check.
Should I just text it to you? Or should I email it?
Yeah, text me or put it in the chat here, whatever works.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. It's easier than finding it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Look at this pretty spreadsheet. Love it. So how did you find this property?
I was just well, my mom wanted me to get better at underwriting, so I was just kind of scrolling like big houses on like as much possible rooms because my mom wants me to learn how to do it for like her bank, so commercial loans. So I
Correct.
found
Oh,
this.
okay. Okay, so this is a very good area, just so you know, for pad split as well. Because the guy I met, he's dominating like this whole I think this is third. I mean, this is
No, third ward's a little lower. It's like
third
10,
ward. No,
20
no, but
minutes
this
from
is what is this called?
uh,
Fifth ward. Where is fifth ward?
Way low. Yeah, that's I guess still Aldine. I guess that's what.
yeah,
That's back,
Aldine.
that's back when I used to do Little Mail in that area.
Oh, this is fifth ward. Oh, he's doing fifth ward, third ward. Okay, never mind. It'll still be fine, I think, here. But these areas right here in Houston, they are gonna, I mean, dominate pad split. I mean, they are gonna, the co-living is gonna dominate these areas. Okay. So that's his property. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Definitely very creative. Everything. So someone just left it halfway. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. I think somebody just left it halfway because it looks like they started doing stuff and then they stopped.
Oh my God, what are they doing here?
I had no idea. That's why I sent it to you.
Okay. They got some addition plans. Is that what it is? Armand, is that what the wholesaler is saying?
Yeah,
That they're adding to
yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, they said they were adding to it. So that's how they have the 7 bedrooms. So
So
they
have they
started doing that.
already added, or it's gonna, I mean, someone needs to add to it?
They're almost done basically.
The addition is already been done. So
Yeah, it
addition is
just I
done.
don't
It's just
yeah. I haven't walked it, so I
okay.
can't say for sure, but because I'm all the way in Dallas now.
Got it, got it. Okay, but purchase is 180, down payment 45. Okay, I don't know why, but
Oh, I just did DSCR because I didn't know what to do.
okay, but you need to fix it before you get DSCR on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah. So the pair split in Houston, see what the zip code is, 775. Okay, so pad split told me the northeast is not really performing very good. But at the end
Okay.
of the day, if you keep the price low enough, like see, the prices are lower in this area, 165 per month. I mean, sorry, per week.
Okay.
165 times 7 weekly income, pad split management, net income, monthly income. Okay, so minus vacancy, maintenance, taxes.
I didn't do. I think I forgot utilities to that.
Utilities, yeah.
Yeah. Because I didn't know if you paid utilities or not. So
Yeah, no, you do. So this house, let's call it 400 times 12. No, so is it monthly?
I did monthly.
Okay. Okay, so NOI is about that. Debt service is 853. That's the based on a 6.5 interest rate.
Yes. Because my mom said that's what people like can get nowadays, so I just did it.
Yeah. No, that's about right. Yeah, I think this will do well using the 7-bedroom thing.
Yeah, and I think you can add more because they have a 4-car garage and their primary bedroom is huge. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
these areas are good. I like these areas because of that reason. So the lot is also big enough, 9,000 square foot lot. So are all these things permitted? And did you just find this house online or where did you find it?
Yeah, no, I was just looking at houses because I was just underwriting because my mom wanted me to. So I just came across it. And then when I saw the cash on cash, that's why I thought I'd send it to you to see what you thought about it.
Sidewalk, okay. Oh, this is the driveway. And they are occupying the whole lot here. Oh, sorry, this is another driveway in the back. Okay. So one thing you're doing, so what are you basing this off? Okay, all in. So renovation plus down payment. So you are not, I mean, maybe initially this is fine, but you need to
Mhm.
run ARV numbers. So your all in is today 78, but you may, I mean, so this is all in, but you'll still have, you're missing hard money cost, you're missing and this is you're missing then you will refinance into 6.5. So this
Oh,
numbers
okay,
are
okay.
correct, but you're all in, I
Yeah,
mean
so
this is gonna
could be
change.
a little, yeah,
This is going to change significantly.
okay.
So one thing I want to see is so one other important thing to look at is this is off of Homestead Road. This is where I've had bad experience, just so you know. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say to go University of Houston to here. Okay, the bus. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's 1.6 miles away from your house. There is a bus stop, which is not that big of a deal. A lot of people don't always have a bus stop. I mean, have a lot of people have cars, so that's still fine. But if you have bus stop on the route, it's actually very good.
Okay.
Like the property I own is right here, and I'm on the bus route. I mean, we have a bus stop on the property. Like I can even show.
Okay.
So that's a big help. Like this. What is this? Cullen and Scott. So this is our property right here. Yeah. So these 3 buildings. You see, this is the bus stop on our property. So, and then people can go take the bus all the way here. And where is Cullen? I think this is where the metro rail station is. Not this one. So we are very close. I mean, people can take the rail into downtown.
Okay.
So those are some of the good things, but this is not bad. I mean, 7 bedrooms. We can go see and how many more bedrooms can be created. This is
Okay.
not, but this is a rough area. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
What do you think, George, about this?
Oh, based on your experience, and you say it was rough, but yeah, it's a I will say how can I say it right? The primarily like Hispanic and Black neighborhood is very older, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So I own a property right here somewhere. Yeah, like this very back street.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way, like 7 bedroom, 8 bedrooms, but I've just put a owner finance tenant in, I mean owner finance buyer in that property.
Mm,
So this is also a big property which is good for owner finance.
nice.
So this can sell good on owner finance. So okay. Okay, offers. Okay, but it's generous living area. I think this can easily be converted to 10 bedrooms. Or car garage can be we can add more bedrooms to it. Yeah, this can be good pad split. Yeah, we just have to go see it. Whenever you're back, we can go take a look.
Okay.
So what I'm
Tuesday.
gonna do, Arman, is use something like this. So I'll build a spreadsheet with you that we can use for anybody. We can use for people to use it or bring it to the call pre-made, and then we can make some changes and additions to it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, this is awesome, man. I love I'm super excited about pad split myself, and I hope hey Amy, thank you so much. I don't know if she's still here, but
She stepped out.
yeah, she stepped out. All right, but yeah, we've had 3 good properties today. I'm happy with this. And anybody looking for anything, send me an email or hit me up on Instagram. I'll put my IG in here. Instagram handle. And we'll see you guys next week. I mean, Jada and I are working on some plans to add more. Hey, what's up, Emmanuel?
So you underwrite everything? That's your specialty?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you
You got a lot of money too.
Do you underwrite like multifamily?
We can.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I mean, that's what I started my career with.
Okay. Yeah. I have several people interested in multifamily, and I would like to get better at underwriting. I'm interested in multifamily later on in my career. Currently,
But this is like, I mean, this Zoom should be more like your weekly dose of numbers, especially for people who hate numbers. Just come and sit through it. You don't have to do much. We'll do the work. And it's like a prayer. If you want to be a good investor, this is your prayer. Like come sit through it. Don't have to try and, I mean, if you dial in and try to learn more, that's good. But if not, you still learn a lot passively, just listening to it.
I only didn't like numbers because I wasn't good at it, but I'm kind of getting the concept now, so I'm starting to love numbers. So like when as I'm getting better and I'm looking at,
as a wholesaler, you get a lot of talking points, okay, from this, because we are going to discuss every strategy. Even me after 10 years, if I try to go wholesale something, or if someone put me on the spot, I'm gonna forget about something, or sometimes I'll let go of a deal because I forgot about certain strategy that I can implement. And a lot of times you lose because of lack of knowledge, not because, and people say, oh, I've been looking for a deal for so long. That's not because the deals aren't there. People who are doing deals, they have, I mean, they have too many deals. Okay. So either you're not looking, or when you're looking, you don't know it's a deal because you don't have the knowledge to know it's a deal. So that's probably the most important thing, or that's the one thing I would recommend everybody look into. Okay. So that's why this call is important. But yeah, thank you so much again for attending, and we'll see you guys next week, Saturday at noon Central. And if you are not part of our Facebook group, please go ahead and join the Facebook group. Add 5 people, tag me, tag Jada, tag Amy, tag anybody that helped in the chat, whatever. Try to engage more in the group, and let's make sure everybody has uh, I mean,